day. I'm sitting here in the meth end of town. It's a beautiful Monday. I had to walk downtown to the pharmacy this morning, as I said earlier. I thought I had this other thing to do, which I did have to do, but I didn't realize I had to RVSP for it. Before 5 minutes, I walk up there to be 10 minutes too late, right? So, So we'll save that for another time. It's all good. Can all work out. This shirt is threadbare, man. Okay, I told you I was going to talk about some of my tattoos. I'll tell you about this tattoo here. This tattoo is a typewriter. And it's all fucking muddy and fucked up now. I got this probably in 2005. And when I got it, you could read the letters on the keys. Like, it was in such perfect detail. And I got that from Mike Andrews down at Mike's tattoo shop, what I consider the best tattoo shop in town. Most of my tattoos are homemade, but I got this one there from his apprentice that I talked about in an earlier video for a cigar box guitar. Waited about a year for that on the waiting list. This one I waited about 6 months for, I guess. But yeah, I wanted... This is like other than a couple stick and pokes, this is the first real tattoo I got in a tattoo shop. And I had wanted to pick, like, when it comes to tattoos, like, I try to plan them out. I try to not be brash and rash and quick to decide with tattoos. Even though my arm is covered in stick and pokes, it's all thought out to some degree. It's not, I didn't just randomly start poking away. It's all kind of thought. There's more to come on it. I'm actually only half done. It just takes a bit of, you gotta want to sit and poke at yourself for a couple hours, you know what I mean? But yeah, I always wanted a picture. I always told my ex-wife, among other people, that I really wanted a picture of an old, like, Underwood typewriter, because, it all ties into, like, my musical life and stuff. But ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a writer. Ever since I started reading poetry and listening to song lyrics and reading novels and stuff like that, I wanted to be a certain type of writer, and for years, long before the internet came about, I used that. That's what I did everything on. I used an old Underwood typewriter, and that's what I typed on. That's what I did that was my font. And you notice a lot of my videos have old typewriter font is the thing. I'm not just being boring. Like, I like that, the old typewriter thing. So I'd say I wanted a picture of an old Underwood typewriter or something like that. An old school typewriter. I could never find the right picture, because those pictures aren't easy to come by, or they weren't at the time. You couldn't Google it because there wasn't any Google, So, or not, you know what I mean. Wasn't that easy for me. So, anyhow, long story short, my ex-wife, one day, was at the arts and crafts store, found a card that had this particular picture on it, and bought it for me and brought it home. I said, "Is this a picture you're looking for?" And I seriously had thought about getting, like, this tattoo. I got it when I was probably like 32 or 33. And I'd thought about it since I was fucking 16, probably, you know what I mean? And so I said thank you, and went down to the tattoo shop and signed and got on the waiting list and got this done up for, I can't remember how much it cost me. It cost me a pretty penny, and I was so proud of it when I got done, because this is my, like, it's kind of like this one to me. This is my lifelong harmonica tattoo. This is my lifelong writer tattoo. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the only color tattoo I have. This was my ex-wife, Mithra. And that was a rose. That's rose, other than the blue shading, which it didn't have any blue shading on it. Yeah. This is an exact replica of the candy rose on our wedding cake when we had it. And yeah, it's the only color tattoo I have. Is a rose with my, and he told me, he said, if you get this tattoo, man, you're gonna be split up within the year. Sure enough, 8 months later, we were separated. But yeah, I like the tattoo though, and we actually talked about it before, like long, because I got this quite, or we started talking about this long before that happened, and she said, what if something happens and we decide to get split up or whatever like that? And I'm like, well, you're still a very important person to me. She's still my friend of 25 years. Probably, I don't think I've ever been closer with anyone, maybe one or two people, but, she's the mother of my children. Like, I don't mind having her name on me. You know what I mean? She's a very important person to me. Even though whatever happens between people, obviously there's some bit of bad blood because we're divorced, but still means a lot to me, and I would never cover that up, But, yeah, it's a couple of stories on my backstories on my tattoos. I just woke up from a nap. One of those random, unexpected naps. I talk about sleep a lot here. And, sometimes I have huge bouts of insomnia. Often I do. And then I have fall time. You know what I mean? I've slept quite well for the last couple nights. And today, after coming home from the pharmacy and doing some things I had to do here and having a shower that kicked it off. I had a shower, just lay down on my couch, started doing something listening to some music or doing something on my phone, and I fell asleep. Woke up with my phone at like 20% power. That never happens to me. And I wake up and I'm like, holy fuck, it's afternoon. And I gotta get my butt in gear. I gotta do some shit. But obviously before I do some shit, I gotta have a pinch of snuff. And a cup of tea. So I'm gonna be doing that. But I'm trying to post up lots of little Mardi Gras things before tomorrow. Celebrating the cacophonous nature of Mardi Gras, using lots of little instruments and noisy instruments. This thing, I'm planning on building a thing, and if I ever get done, things are gonna get a hell of a lot noisier here on Dirty Pat Walsh Songs on YouTube. Let me tell you, people, good God. But anyhow, until then, shout out to Hillary, shout out to Dan, shout out to Kurt, Jeremy, Chris, Andrew, Marsha, Ed, Matt, all the Daves, fucking There's always somebody who I turn the video. I gotta write the